This is the first time talking about it. Jake Paul, Ben Askren.
Makes me giggle.
Does it really?
Yeah.
I think Jake's gonna be.
All right, well, hold on. Let's
easy.
But also, go ahead. Say
He's a wrestler. I think in an overall fight, I wouldn't have my money on Jake.
like MMA.
I'm just saying if it was like they saw each other in front of Buffalo Wild Wings and there was no more hot sauce, they get into it.
Sure.
And I put my money on Ben. But in a boxing match, I was looking up like striking stuff from Ben and I wasn't really impressed.
Ben Askren.
Oh my God! I think you guys talking about Ben Affleck.
You go.
Ben. I forgot that.
I have a whole bunch of context here that I'll offer. Rogan covered it the other day, had a conversation. I don't even know who the fuck he was talking to about it.
Ben Askren, world-class wrestler.
Olympic wrestler.
One of the best in the world.
At wrestling.
Yep.
Not a striker. Not a striker.
You don't say.
Not a striker.
This is the dude who got knocked out by Jorge Masvidal in 6 seconds.
Oh.
No.
But I need to know.
I don't know. I don't care what you need to know.
He is called
Because
Ben Askren with the iron chin. Now, he did have one bad fuck up and he got hit by a flying knee from Masvidal, which is never going to happen in a boxing match, I don't think, unless Jake is practicing being Liu Kang from fucking Mortal Kombat.
He was playing around with Masvidal.
But otherwise, and Masvidal being the BMF, the leader of being a bad motherfucker, supposedly other than that, Ben has quite the chin, bro. He can take shots.
I was at his first fight in the UFC and I was very excited.
I was with you.
Yep.
You lost $30,000 on fucking Tyron.
Yeah.
And he got fucking dropped on his head.
Got rocked.
On his head.
But then guess what he did?
Got up and finished the fucking fight.
And grabbed Robbie Lawler in some weird headlock and just squeezed for dear life and the dude tapped out and Ben won. And I was very excited to watch.
Can you pull the slam up? It is so nasty.
He got rocked.
Dropped, pile driven.
I was excited to watch him get into the UFC because he's got an interesting look. He's kind of the underdog. He's funny looking and funny when he speaks. He's just like, he's an entertainer. Like, you know, I was ready. And then, damn, he was getting the shit kicked out of him and got dropped. And then pulled a win out of his ass for his first win in the UFC and then just has been riddled with losses ever since. And I don't know if he's still signed with the UFC. The Masvidal one was bad. Obviously, that was bad.
UFC also has a pass in Bellator, but that was honestly one of the more exciting fights of that night. Probably the most exciting fight of that night. Yeah. And what we've seen from him so far leading in this Jake fight is more of that kind of showmanship. He unveiled this punching bag with Jake's face after the fall. The first thing I'm trying to understand this striking from Askren. When I watch these videos of him punching, have you ever gotten into a fight against a apparition or a monster in your dream before? And when you throw punches, they go so slow and you can't make contact with the being no matter what happens. Every fucking time.
Or are you on drugs?
Both. But like, you know, you throw those overhand punches, you can't. And I watch Askren punching and I can't understand, is he doing this as a joke? And obviously when he does it in the ring, it's a different story, but like, I don't understand. Explain to me what is happening with this striking. Not jokingly, please try to make me seriously understand this.
He comes from a wrestling background.
Right.
He's a wrestler.
Got it.
Not saying wrestlers aren't athletes, but striking is a different type of athleticism. Nate Robinson learned that real quick.
Yep.
Granted, he's been doing it for some time now, but do we know how long he's been fighting professionally? I don't. So Jake's been boxing for 3 years now, like every day. Like the kid is super hungry, wants it more than anything in his life. And I think a spoke might have been stuck in Ben's wheels after the Masvidal fight. Like honestly, like that was embarrassing. And Jake is gonna chew on that bone during all the press conferences.
The only thing that wasn't embarrassing about it was that it was Masvidal that did it. You know what I'm saying? Like if it was some unknown, bro, like dude, a fucking monster went in the ring
I don't
and
know
did
what you're doing, bro.
What?
I don't know. You
What?
can't spin it, dude.
No, I'm going to say it, dude, it sucked, but also at the same time, like in fights, shit happens, bro. Like you know this better than anyone. In fights, shit happens. You can't plan around it, and you surely cannot judge an entire man's career based on one flying knee to the face.
You can if
in
before
no way
the fight, the man swore that he was gonna win and talked shit for ages about Masvidal, about his character, about his family, about his religion.
Question for you.
It's wild.
Do you know anybody else in the world
Yeah.
who talked endlessly about a man's character, their performance, their capabilities, and then showed up in the ring and didn't get the job done?
Not in 6 seconds.
What are you talking about?
Well, I'm just saying it's happened.
Talking about me?
Yeah.
I lost, right? On a
Well, all right,
technicality.
fair
Like,
enough.
okay, I didn't get
But,
knocked out in 6
I
seconds.
love you, but I'm just saying, like, that's part of the showmanship, and then sometimes it just doesn't go the
back
way.
it up a little bit.
Right.
I don't think anyone's like, oh, you got your fucking ass kicked. Like, no, bro, it was a good fight. It was good showmanship, good sports.
Great
good
fucking
sports.
fight.
Great sports.
Quick maths, great sport, great. But so we know he has a chin. The big thing is, a lot of people are saying that there's no shot that it will end in knockout for a Jake Paul. Not no shot, but definitely less likely because he's been punched many, many times before and has not gone down to that type of action. The question I think for this fight comes down to stamina. Ben being a professional Olympic athlete definitely has a pretty large stamina
One would presume.
step. Do you think?
One would presume. Yeah.
And this is an 8-rounder,
8-rounder. More than Jake's last 6-rounder.
which was really a
Quick math.
2-rounder. You know what I'm saying? It's like
I don't
so
think it's gonna last 8 rounds though.
It might.
You think?
Ben's got an iron ass chin.
Ooh, I'm gonna call round 3. We should all call a round.
Yeah, but round 3 on what though?
I say a knockout. I don't know who, Jake. I don't know who, but Jake. I think he's gonna knock him out in the 3rd round.
I just don't. My question once again back to you, and I really just need to understand this is how does Ben have a chance with those punches? I'm sorry. Like, can you explain to me why it looks like that? Like,
Did you show us something?
yeah, just can you pull up a video of any sort to show? It's on his Instagram. Just because, like, okay, so back when I used to babysit and caretake my grandfather,
Don't do it.
he was 90. This is not talking shit about Ben.
I hope
Maybe
you
it
don't
is.
ever bump into him.
No. I'm not. Because listen to me.
What do you mean, bro? Mike bumps into Ben Askren, he falls to the ground.
What do you
He's tiny. He's a little guy.
Oh, how tall is he?
He's 5'11", I belive.
No chance.
Yeah, he is. I think he's 5'10" or 5'11", and Jake's 6'1".
He's 5'11"?
Yeah.
Yo, why does he look so small?
I don't know, but
What?
But hold on. Can you please pull up the punching because I just want to understand it, dude. Like I don't fucking.
No, that's not his real punches.
No, that's what I'm asking you, dude. Can you pull up one other video too as well? Not just that one, because that one.
No, that's not. He's joking around. That's not his punches.
Here's him pulling on ropes.
Nah, maybe not that one either. There's definitely one of him like sparring or just like messing around throwing combos. And it's just, there's some Dogecoin charts.
Yeah,
I don't know.
We'll see.
Whatever. I thought someone, and obviously once again, back to it, Olympic, contender, or championship wrestler. Like the dude has the background of fighting. And so I want to say this also in closing and from my end, I gave Jake a ton of shit on all 3 fighters, on Deji, Gibb, and who's the last one? Nate Robinson, the slam dunk champion. In all honesty, no matter how he punches, no matter how he strikes, Jake Paul knocks this dude out. I do not come back that following Monday and talk shit about the fight. I can't do it. I really can't do it. I thoroughly believe no matter how bad of a striker he is, or if he's old or out of the sport or took a flying knee to the face, this dude's a fucking fighter. A literal fighter that has taken shots to the head round after round and kept fucking trucking. We saw him get pile drive to China.
I saw it.
And get back up and choke the dude out. If Jake Paul knocks this dude out, I will no longer be able to say anything detracting from Jake Paul as a boxer.
It's a big fight. Good for Jake for taking it.
I like his hair.
Could be dangerous, or it could excel his career into the path of